How was Houston?
Houston was great. It just felt like it passed by really fast. I mean, before I knew it, like, my flight was the next morning, so...
It did. It's like this week did go fast because it's like, wow, Thanksgiving is over. Thank God.
I mean, it feels like something's, like, wrong with the space-time continuum, like how, like, days are just passing by so fast.
It's
And
that
then,
end of year, like, just slog into Christmas.
right. But then it gets late super early, like around 5, and then that's depressing.
That's something else, too. It's like you have no fucking daylight. It really, it's that 5 o'clock night where it's like, it seems like it's night all the time. That's what it is.
Right. God, I mean, how do people in Alaska feel, you know?
What did you have for Thanksgiving? That could be a topic.
Well, I had gumbo, as I showed on my story. Jambalaya, macaroni and cheese, of course, roast turkey. I mean, the whole nine.
Oh, what was the drink that you had in that machine?
Oh, so it's like this tequila-based drink that's frozen. It's basically like a frozen margarita.
Okay.
They call it the water moccasin. My family calls it the snake. And in their accents, it sounds very funny. That water moccasin, like, you know, like, and it's by the Juice Man. That's who makes the whole delivery and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
I mean, yes, like, when you just have so much liquor at your disposal, it's just like, I can't even indulge that much. Like, I just was trying to pace myself throughout the evening.
That's smart.
It's literally like an open bar.
You're like, I gotta keep it at a low boil.
Yes.
Oh, what did your family think of the show?
My cousins love the show. My aunts, you know, they check in a little bit, but I know my cousins, they love the show. Like, one of them posted a cousin's picture, and then under there was like, oh, that's Chris from Pop Roast. And it's nice. Like, thanks to everyone who told me Thanksgiving, and I had a great time. You know, a lot has happened this week. You know, you have 47,000 subscribers.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, I do.
Right. Amanda Seals blocked me.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Let's get into it. That's the top story.
That's the top story?
That's the top story.
Okay. I mean, hey. She ain't gonna see this, so it ain't like, you know.
It's not like she's actually going to do her research and find out what she's talking about anyway.
Well, y'all know that, you know, Amanda Seals blocked me. I mentioned that on my feed. I got a message from her directly saying that
I'll post it.
Do not do that. Don't do that. Let's not be that messy. She just said classy. Period. And choose better friends. Stay up, Chris. I think that's Hotep 4, you're blocked. I think that is. So, you know, before I can even explain, because, you know, you guys, y'all saw the video. Y'all saw that I was defending her to Alex. And whatever Alex says, like, I mean, he speaks for Alex. Alex doesn't speak for me. And vice versa. So, it's just strange. Like, and then she posted, after she blocked me, choose better friends. I don't know who needs to hear this, but choose better friends. And I get it, you know, like maybe she read the title and she just assumed that I was going in on her too, which I wasn't. And I just think it's crazy someone that's friends with Charlemagne is telling me to choose better friends.
At least
because he's way more problematic than you, I think.
You know, that makes me feel better that there is someone out there more problematic than me. It's like, you know what? I'm not that bad. Oh, wait, let me get in frame, child.
Right. Or else, y'all will block me?
Chris is trying to steal the show.
Right.
Lord.
His light-skinned ass. And then later, she blocked me on Twitter too. So that makes her and Keisha Cole, who have blocked me on Twitter. I do love them both still. So y'all watch Insecure and y'all buy her book, Small Doses. You don't have to mute that.
I won't.
Right.
I won't.
I actually bought this for you too because, like, I feel like I can use it the most here. Like that. Right. Shade fan. Shade. So Alex usually throws shade, like, so he can keep it for his show and future other shows.
Thank
Just
you.
like the props. We have props here, so we have Mimi's wig. Ooh, this is... We might need to buy a new one. We might need to buy a new one.
That shit just ages just sitting there.
Okay, I got it back. I haven't done this in so long. All right, shade. So there will be no... I didn't give any shade to Amanda.
No.
Right, exactly. I'm just telling y'all what happened.
No shade at all.
Right.
Now
And what do you think about the whole thing?
Well, ain't shit is as ain't shit does, as ain't shit always will be.
Well, and there you have it. So
Lori Harvey was trending yesterday because Future posted her on his social media, and everybody's like, ooh, Lori gonna break Future's heart. Lori gonna break Future's heart. Lori is 23, Future is 38 with 50 children. Future don't have no heart to break. It's all gags till she ends up pregnant.
Yes.
And he gonna sneeze and she gonna get pregnant. That's how it worked.
I think a lot of people are tired of Future, like, just stringing along all these women, even though these women are all willing to...
Hold on. I don't see Future stringing along anyone. I see Future out here creating a new nation of people. That's what I see.
Yeah, it's like someone told him, like, the population is, like, ending soon.
Yeah, and it's like, nobody asked you to be fruitful.
Him and Kiki Wyatt.
And multiply. But I feel like he's, constantly out in the streets, so is she. It honestly gives me more of a T.I. Tiny T.
I mean, I have no problem with what Lori Harvey is doing. Like, whatever. If men can do it, women can too.
I just don't want her around him because she's going to end up pregnant. Like the rest.
No, I don't think she's going to. Like, Steve Harvey will, like, put a nip in that bud.
I don't think, please. If Steve Harvey was going to put a nip in bud, she would not be out here as the poster girl for Hot Girl Summer. Steve Harvey has no control over his own career, much less his daughter's. Well, that's not even his child. She just run around with his last name because of that succubus.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I thought she was a young Supreme, but not fucking around with Future. There's so many other great men to be seen with. Hopping from Diddy to Future does not a winner make to me.
She was with Trey Songz a bit too.
Oh, God.
And then...
that raises the stakes.
She was with some...
I mean, really, from C-list loser to C-list loser? There are better things to do.
Trey Songz is A-list in the black community. In the black community, not overall, but
What black community are you talking about? According to his sales, he ain't A-list nowhere.
Goodness. I do want to speak up for Ciara because I saw your allegedly show yesterday. Like, Ciara is getting the bag. Like, even though someone told her maybe like music ain't it, sweetheart, but she's doing a lot of other things. Like, she's hosting, she's acting, she's the new brand ambassador for this.
She's doing cut rate shit at her shows, not paying people properly.
I'm not even
so
touch
she
that.
is getting the bag. You're right, by any means necessary.
And that's
even
how
if
it's
you have to
supposed to
pull
be.
some bullshit where sometimes you have a DJ, sometimes you just play music from the back of the stage.
Don't get me in trouble. I already have I have Amanda mad at me. I have another friend mad at me right now. I'll tell you about that off camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do with that one.
Right. I just...
And Amanda ain't no friend.
Ooh. Yeah, because you paid me on time. Now, see, that was shade. Anyway.
You lost a burden and someone you have to make excuses for.
Right. But y'all know that friend that you got to make, a disclaimer before she meets your other friends? That's kind of what Amanda is. And still, I won't say anything bad about her. Like, she living her best life, and I won't be able to see it anymore.
If this is her best life, this is her best life? I hope it gets better than that, even for her. I'm not that heartless. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You did say
Kimbella was evicted on Thanksgiving from Love and Hip Hop.
damn. What? Could you imagine just taking a turkey out and you have a knock at your door?
Yeah, we need you to take that turkey all the way out.
Damn. On Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving.
Well, she just got an eviction notice. She wasn't evicted on Thanksgiving. And this is media takeout too.
They were renting a $1 million 5-bedroom, 4-bath New Jersey mansion, but last year Chase Bank sued to evict the couple and their 3 children. The bank alleged in its papers that the Santana family were squatters. 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 And illegally took possession of the property and refused to leave. Chase bought the home at a foreclosure auction in 2018. They were paying $6,645.91 a month, but they fell behind this year. Chase's eviction case was set to proceed to trial this week, but Kimbella settled and agreed to vacate the home and pay back a portion of the rent they owe.
Thank goodness she's on the new Love and Hip Hop. Because those chicken gift cards need a good refill.
I mean, damn.
Yeah, like, damn.
I guess because Jules
I think all 3 of her children are under, 12, right?
Mm-hmm. It's sad. Homeless for the holidays. That's what that's what working with Mona Scott Young will get you.
Yeah.
And also, your husband goes to jail and he was only
Is he still in
making money
jail? Oh, okay. Well, Mendices is getting out, according to you.
According to the blast.
Oh, okay. Wow. In a regular tone? According to the blast! Like, come on. It's 9:20. So, I didn't get to say what I thought of Jada's business.
Oh, yes.
I was watching on Monday before my flight, and I was just like, damn, he's really trying to justify this. Like, he kind of backpedaled a little bit, but he still was just trying to, like, justify, like, his stance on having his daughter's hymens checked. And then Jada was, trying to give him, like an alley-oop or something. Like,
alley-oop!
Something, like, trying to give him, like, do this, like, say this. Like, all he had to do was just, like, I realize now that, that type of parenting is archaic these days. And he used some big words or something to explain your point. But what really annoyed the hell out of me was you use all these big words and Jada Pinkett had to explain to you what patriarchy is. I just could not believe that. And I don't know. I just think it's a lost cause. Like, he sounded like an unapologetic misogynist. And I was just like, well. And Tiny was just sitting there looking complicit and embarrassed. I don't know. Like, I felt sorry for her, but then someone else was like, I don't feel sorry for her. She's complicit. Like, they didn't say it like that, but I read it that way. And I can't wait to see the next one because they talk about their marriage. So, yeah. And another thing what I didn't like about the Red Table Talk was where was Willow and where was Deja? Because that was a whole different viewpoint from another generation. And I felt that would... Because that was a whole different viewpoint from another generation that I think they could have really benefited from.
Okay, would you let your child around T.I.?
Well, clearly T.I. doesn't want his daughter around men like him.
So I wouldn't want my daughter around men like him. And I sure would never expose my daughter to the trifling tadpole, Tiny.
Oh, goodness. I got a lot of messages about the pedigree.
Oh, God. That pedigree read. Excellent.
But yeah, like, I mean, go Jada for these interviews. And I don't know, I just don't feel sorry for him. I think he's a lost cause.
Page 6 had the best headline about Red Table Talk. Jada Pinkett Smith reinvents celebrity damage control.
Oh my goodness, yes. And I think T.I., that's what he thought. Like, I gotta go on here and, it worked for Jordan. It can work for me. And I don't think it worked for him at all.
Nope.
But yeah, like, they have a knack for it. And who's going to say no to Will Smith, contacting you? So it's a very good point. He was trying to do damage control.
But also, I feel like that's now, like, a delightful part of her brand where she can, like, have a show and talk about, like, macrobiotic diets or whatever the fuck she be eating to look, 20 at 50. But, and she is, like, close to Will's age because, like, Will is 51 or 52.
No, he's 50. I think he turned 50 this year.
Was it? It was last year.
Oh, okay. Well, he's 51 now.
Because I remember he jumped out of a plane or something, and I was like, better your bowels than mine.
Oh, yeah, that's something I will never do.
Lord.
Jump out of a plane. I can barely get on a plane. So it's just...
I do want to do one of those jet ski things, though, where, like, the water powers you up, and then, like,
and
you
you're
fly
like
around.
Flying around?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know. I think someone died from that recently.
Somebody died from breathing.
You're right.
I could die sitting here right now.
Right.
Actually, sitting still is bad for you.
Yeah, like my new watch tells me, like, I need to stand. Oh, yeah. Wonder Twin Powers activate. Black Friday.
Yes. Do you like it so far?
I love it. I'm really happy with my purchase. I could just, text at work without getting my phone out and getting in trouble. And
Ooh. Oh, that's a good point.
Right. And then, like, the speaker on here is amazing compared to the phone.
Really?
Like, yeah, like, it really gets every word I'm saying.
Let's talk about Omarion the Unbothered. Omarion the Petty.
That was a good lesson in pettiness.
Omarion the winner.
He definitely won. That was a good look for him. Because doing that on his birthday, like, getting, like, that notice on your birthday.
Not a notice.
And allegedly, I found out that, like, J Boog is actually the booking person for the tour regardless. So he still gets a check.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So that's why he was joking around saying, oh, I blame Fizz for 99% of this.
Right.
But he's like, I may not be getting my performance fee, but I'm still getting a booking fee.
Right, exactly.
So
they said he's fine. I mean, Razby, I think he needed to go back to his padded cell.
I was going to say, like, low-key, I think the Razby shit was also, like, it wasn't really B2K. It was B2K -1 +2. And then
And Lil Fizz, when I think about it, he never really sung. He was, like, a mediocre rapper. Like, he never sung.
He rapped?
Yeah, he rapped. If you go to a Shade Room and they wished him happy birthday or whatever, he was the rapper of the group.
Now, that was the definition of a wish. You could wish that man a happy birthday all you want. Wasn't gonna be.
I'm sure it was some oohs and ahs, but, like, he was definitely, like, the rapper of the group.
Ooh.
Like a poor man's male version of Left Eye, but with less talent.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because Left Eye was a star.
Oh, yeah. And, like, she would actually, like, she had a writing credit on No Scrubs.
And she had solo hits.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That verse with,
Mel C?
No, not that one. The verse with Donnell Jones.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like, that still holds today.
Oh,
just a classic. Shit. Yeah. Or that Soul. Let me give you something to think about. Like with digital on DVD on digital TV. Like, oh my God. I was like,
child, you busted out the choreography.
Satisfy your appetite with something. I don't know. Anyway, I know that I remember when Left Eye passed, like, I would want to rip the radio out the car when the radio station would always take her parts out. Remember back in the day, they used to always, the disrespect of
you
it
never
all.
knew what you were listening to. Is it like, is this the real version?
I was like,
that?
oh Lord, this the white station. They're going to take out Left Eye's part.
AOL Music.
Right.
First listen.
Oh my God, that was an annoying ass era. I remember that. But I digress. Actually, I want to give my opinion on something old. Jackie's behavior at the table. I don't think what Buffy did warranted Jackie's response. She was mad because she was blindsided at the table. Like, she was embarrassed. Because she knew she was wrong. So all you had to say was oh, I apologize, but I don't know where this Jackie came from.
This new girl, you just met her.
Right. I was like, where did this come from? And why she's being mean? You outed this woman's infertility. That's not your place. And Toya was the one beefing with her in the first few episodes. So if she got her back, then, of course, we can admit that you were wrong, Jackie. You were wrong. That was weird to me. That was really out of character. And it made her seem two-faced almost.
It felt also like something was missing. Maybe Buffy said something.
Maybe she said something else.
And they decided to cut it out.
And then Heavenly,
oh, Jesus
who asked you to speak,
Ever.
I feel sorry for that husband of hers.
The way Heavenly was protecting Dr. Jackie, it was just it was that same, oh, she's above reproach and she's this person and that bothers me. No, you just want an excuse to be an asshole.
I think that was funny when, what's her name? Bundy?
Bondi?
That's her name? No.
Buffy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bondi.
I was like, wait, we know her.
Right. Jackie isn't perfect. But, I just think that if you're wrong, you're wrong,
Jackie was very wrong and very loud. Much like Amanda Seales.
Come on. Don't get me in any more trouble. We'll get us a cease and desist.
How are we going to get in trouble when she never researches what she talks about? So she ain't gonna know what the hell we said on this show. She's got in trouble with it with other people before, and here we are, same shit, different day. The woman lives to prove everyone right.
Shout out to my cousin Gwendolyn for reminding me to bring this fan. Whew, Lord. You saw that Kid Rock went on a drunken rant against Oprah?
Kid Rock is always going on a drunken rant against something. I'll be glad when his liver goes on a rant against him.
Yes. Hopefully his pancreas. It's more painful. Caitlyn Jenner says she hasn't spoken to Khloe Kardashian in 5-6 years.
Well, would you really want to listen to this?
Oh my God,
That's exactly what she sounds like.
That is hauntingly accurate. Good Lord, yes.
I'd have to text that ass too.
I never knew that Gabrielle Union was on America's Got Talent.
Me either.
I had no idea. So when everyone was like, oh, she was on it with the biggest ratings or whatever, I was just like, oh, she was on that show?
I didn't know that.
And why would she be on that show? She's an actress. She's not a performer per se. She's hitting the stage and critiquing other singers and stuff. It's not like an acting competition. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm sorry for her that she left or was fired. So
Nick Cannon said that.
Right, Nick Cannon warned us. Right,
and he was there for a minute.
Yeah,
that's probably why we don't watch the show.
Yeah,
it ain't for us.
I think both of the ladies left. It was Gabrielle Union and someone else.
The Pussycat Dolls are getting back together. And he knew one of their names. I was like, when did the name
The Pussycat Dolls are reunited, and they will be doing their first tour in the UK. Not the US, the UK. They did a very contentious interview where they all looked like they hated each other. It was very uncomfortable to watch. Look it up when you can. But you have Nicole sitting in the corner. This other white girl. There was 4 of them. I had no idea who any of them were. I know there was one with the redhead, but there was 2 redheads this time. If you put a gun to my head and told me to name 2 of them besides Nicole, I could not. Melody did not join. They said, but she's always welcome when she's ready. But I think Melody was the one that kind of went up against Nicole. And Nicole gave some backstory that yeah, she was kind of some of the reason why the group broke up. So I don't know. I just thought it was Nicole and them girls. Honestly. And then Melody got mad because, I've got the voice, Curtis. I've got the voice. Like who's gonna sing like the climax in Buttons, That was her, Melody. That's the only reason I know her. But yeah, like, I'm not really excited about it. I mean, if Melody came back, then yes, I would be excited because, I mean, it's someone else I recognize besides Nicole. But then it's so strange how solo Nicole did not work out. But with Nicole with the group, where she did all the singing, works. Like, it's so weird that it didn't translate because they really pushed her to be like a Beyonce. Mm-hmm. And she was really like the Beyonce of the group. And I'm just like, okay, well, she does all the singing and shit. She performs. Why not just give her a solo album? And it tanked. I don't know. Like, I still don't understand that. It's hard to explain.
You know what I would call her?
It was probably karma. Honestly.
Damn.
It was. Like, she basically gave those girls, okay, this is the album. I already did it. Let's go out and perform. Like, they had nothing to sing. Like, they was just like, learn this.
I mean, but they also didn't have a gun to their heads forcing them to stay, did they?
Well, when you're getting checks like that, just to be like dancing and like lip syncing, like, what would you do?
Quiet as it's kept, that's what they would have been doing anyway.
Right. Those were 4 Michelle Williams up there. I'm sorry, Michelle. She don't deserve that because Michelle on Destiny Fulfilled, she got her shine. So yeah.
I don't like her voice.
It can clash a little bit sometimes.
By itself, with others, just the voice.
She has that raspiness, like it was one part in She's the Reason on Destiny Fulfilled. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you don't.
I do.
Oh, okay. And she was just like, cause you ain't gonna be a man and let me go.
I'm leaving that in. Oh my God.
I gotta remember because. And I can see now it's the situation that I must let go. But you ain't gonna be a man and let me know. That woke up Pete. Wow. Anyway. Oh my God. Let me just get the run right. I just want, I remember it. I guess it's seeing you with her says it all. Like, yeah, that's why I didn't like that song, but she really did she did really well on the other song. It was, what was it? It was the last song on the album. Through With It Love. I ain't gonna win no more. I'm sorry. Let's stop. I can't wait to see how that sounds. Anyway. Cause you ain't gonna be a man and let me go. I hated that part so much, and I love that song. That's why I would never forgive her for that. But, anywho, what else is going on? What else? Oh, so a lot of you sent this to my inbox because I guess I imitated A1 for Halloween. They sent me this very embarrassing video where he looks like he's in Depends along with his son. It was very weird. Like, he could have just had clothes on.
Yeah, I don't know why he felt the need to put a diaper on.
Well, is that a diaper or just, saggy briefs?
I don't know.
Those look like Depends. Those really do look like Depends.
I don't want to look close enough to find out.
Yeah, and I was just, to the point where, can y'all stop sending me this? I don't want to look at this.
I got it a good 4 times, too.
Right. Thank y'all, but no thank you.
No, thank you.
Doesn't Janet look amazing on the cover of Bizarre? She looks great. Look at her. She looks so regal. And you know she usually have 8 layers of clothing on. She got 1 layer on, and look at it.
You know what? Those pictures are the Janet experience. No sound. She's just as quiet in that photo as she was at Harlem Week.
You will not let it die. You
brought her up. You knew what was going to happen.
That woman ain't did nothing to you.
She asked me to come dance with her and stood me up.
Did you ever watch The Proud Family?
No, I was too old.
Oh, okay. Well, they're bringing it back.
They're bringing everything back for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness Kyla Pratt will have a job other than that sorry-ass Black Ink Crew Compton. Lord knows
She's on that show?
Mm-hmm. With her
What?
with her short-ass boyfriend.
Huh.
They give a candy.
Is that her baby daddy?
Yes. They give a candy and Todd tea. Or now, now I call him teeny little tadpole Todd. Toddpole.
So, what Black Ink Crew is coming back?
Chicago.
Sorry to that show.
Let's watch the trailer.
I've never seen it.
And see what it's giving this year.
Okay.
You might be interested. Might. Probably won't, but might.
A 5-minute trailer?
It's like a
oh
super
my
trailer.
God. 5 minutes? That's a long ass fucking trailer.
Oh my God. He said 5 minutes.
That is a long trailer. Could you imagine a movie trailer that was 5 minutes?
Yes.
No, movie trailers are normally like a minute and a half.
They'll give you 2 to 3 sometimes.
This wasn't rehearsed at all. Like, her car was just so happened to pass him as he's jogging.
Mm-hmm.
And the cameras were rolling right there.
Say that again.
Is that Samaya?
That's Charmaine.
I don't know who that is.
Well, honestly now, because everybody wears the same lashes, wigs, and makeup, paint by color makeup, everybody looks like everybody. You can't... Oh, my God. Is that Samaya? Oh, Lord. So Charmaine, who don't tattoo, done opened up another tattoo shop called City Ink.
She's not a tattoo artist. Then what does she do?
That's what we've been trying to figure out for the past 5 years. Now, the heifer does radio on WGCI on the weekend, but she was like the shop manager, I guess. And I don't know. I don't know. It's very confusing. She's like not in the tattoo world. She got a degree in business. So I guess like from the business aspect, maybe she could do something, but she don't seem to be that good at that. She's supposed to bring in celebrity clients, but you never see a celebrity client.
All right.
She does fuck on sinks though.
She fucks on sinks.
She's a sink fucker.
Classy. Classy.
Stay up, Charmaine. Okay, so now we got a new artist from London working at her shop, and I can already tell I'm going to be fuckless. But she might get witch ass, so if she could come with a skirmish, I'm good.
That is the worst name for a shop I've ever heard. Second City Inc.? What the fuck does that mean? Second City?
I think they call Chicago the Second City for some reason, because they have Second City Improv there, too. And they've had that for, like, ever, so I think that's, like, a nickname for Chicago.
What is his tattoo shop called?
9 Mag.
I'm not sure how this show lasted 5 seasons.
Me either.
So we have New York, Chicago. Is there another one?
Compton. Oh, God. So now I know why we had that plot line on Black Ink where Kitty fucking Ryan, because now we got Kitty over here up in Ryan face. They doing anything to get their little New York audience over to Chicago because it's just shitty. That's not the same.
That's not the same girl? I thought that was the same person. I was like, why are they meeting up again? They look exactly alike. I am fuckless. I really am, but continue.
Okay, they really trying to shake shit up with all these new people. I guess they figured it was getting pretty boring. I mean, after we had seen Four's bussy, what was left?
Whose bussy was exposed?
Girl. Four, who you'll see probably at some point, he sent some video to a girl, but he took the phone and got that leg up. And child, he did everything but wink that hole.
Oh my God!
A Stewart T. Booty.
I'm not even sure if I want to see this video.
His penis wasn't impressive, so it's not worth your time. The ass was the star. You saw more ass and back balls than anything. Not front balls, back balls. It was leg up.
I want to know what person was that. Is he in the trailer?
He's in. Wait a minute.
Oh, I see. No, thank you. No, thank you.
See, it was only a 3-minute trailer.
No, thank you.
No Chicago for you?
No.
Not even with the new cast? I mean, they look,
No.
They look like they need a scrubbing.
Yes. Like that person that you just said who's like leg up.
Leg up!
I don't know. It looked like... Never mind. I'm not going to even say it.
What?
No, he just looks like if someone like dipped like... I don't know. He just looked like his balls are ashy. That's all. I was trying to think of something comparative to testicles, and you dip them in an ashtray, but I couldn't think of anything.
A salted almond?
I don't know, like something bigger than an olive, or maybe like 2 big cherries and just swirl them in an ashtray. Like he just looks ashy. I don't know who that person is. I'm just going off of what my perspective is to this show. What else is going on? Because I don't give any fucks about this show. Olivia has tied the knot. And what was even funnier than that was everyone under that everyone under that article was like, who? Who? Seriously, I was like, oh my god, this is so disrespectful.
From the Cosby Show?
It was like an owl chat room. Like, everyone was like, who?
Ooh. They're not bringing Olivia back to Love and Hip Hop New York.
I think they are. Are they?
No.
Because she really has nothing going on.
And hasn't ever.
Does she still work at Foot Locker?
I think she's at Rite Aid now. They have better
Rite Aid.
They have better benefits.
Speaking of benefits and stuff, I bet Moniece was hollering at Lil Fizz's predicament. She was at Subway making a sandwich and saw it on the news. In the midst of putting shredded lettuce on the sandwich, I bet she got a good laugh. I'm trying to think, like, what job do you think Moniece has? Like Subway, right? I can see her at Subway. With, like, the plastic gloves on.
And the hairnet.
And oh my God, you read my mind. And the hairnet.
I think she's too attitudinal for customer service. She gives me maybe a DoorDash tea so she can steal your food and feed that child.
Yes, okay, all right. I can see that.
Ooh, Marlo is out here saying that you could tell Kenya Moore has a fake Birkin bag by the fabric. On page 6.
I mean, Kenya's getting a good check, so it's not like she can't afford one.
She said, you know how it holds or stands up? That white one is definitely fake. She's also said, I don't think Eva Marcel... Wait, hold on. Let me give you the Roxanne impression of Marlo. I don't think Eva Marcel is a good fit for the group. I want to see more than that with you just being a model. I would put her in a pencil skirt, nice jeans, a 5-inch heel, and a blazer. Just something more than a t-shirt and her Birkenstocks.
Oh my goodness. Like, Marlo is really gunning for Eva's peach. And the gag is, I think they're going to give it to someone else if Eva doesn't do a good job. Like, Andy already said, like, it's just not likely. And it's because her background is very artificial.
Like, you need somebody to come in and stir the turd. That's Marlo's purpose. So I think and she does it very well. Like, that's why she's starting shit with Eva. She knows how to bone carry. She's trying to mend things with Cynthia.
I see that as the equivalent of, like, a runway show, and then someone just throwing marbles on the runway.
Yes.
Like, let's Marlo is the marbles.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need that, because otherwise it's just a boring runway show. You got to see somebody hit the floor.
Right, exactly. Like, we need to see someone fall. Cue the marbles. Like, cue Marlo.
Because I was catching up on Jersey, and Danielle Staub is the same way.
And are you going to do Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now that Garcelle is on it?
Yes.
Okay. Are we going to get the whole season?
It depends now. If they bring me some bullshit where I got to drop the show, if ain't nobody watching it, I got to, because I don't know what they going to give. So I'll say we'll do the first 3 episodes, and from there we'll see. If it's interesting, I'll be happy to stay. If they ain't giving shit and ain't nobody watching shit, I could do better things with my time.
Keyword depends. Much like what A1 was wearing.
Oh, in debt news, Erica Jane's husband paid off the $6 million judgment, and the court battle is over.
Oh, good for them. I like Erica, so now she can, I
want to see what that coin looking like this season. I want to see if them pockets is hurt. I want to see if there's all 3 of the glam squad.
Oh, God. I think she's still going to look fabulous and rich, like always.
Probably.
She's making her own money anyway. You don't think she's making a good check from...
I think that she has a moneyed hobby and all, if she wasn't wearing $40,000 shoes every time she left the house, she might be making money. But literally, all of those employees, private planes, everything else, I think that she might have covered her expenses with what she's making from her music. But let's not act like she getting, even Ciara gigs.
So, Sky from Black Ink Crew, I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently this story about, this man that she's dating, he has a woman that's pregnant with triplets. Have you heard about that?
No.
Really? It's all
Triplets.
over shit. Yeah, and the woman is, putting both of them on blast.
Well, Sky's a shitty mother, so she's going to be attracted.
Right, they brought that up,
to a shitty father.
Called her, well, you're going to be a shitty stepmother. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
She's a
with
shitty
this.
regular mother. So
is she? I thought she liked Sky because she brings the drama.
I can't stand her. She tried to get her. She tried to use her kids to get a little spinoff, and the shit didn't work. And the kids say, "You just use us for TV and fuck you."
Oh wow! Both of her kids said that.
Both of her kids said that.
I might need to see the receipts on that. I thought she loved her kids.
What?
It's a Drea tea?
Those kids she gave away and then reconnected with when they were grown, those were grown men that she did not know and tried to move into her house so she could get a damn spinoff.
Actually, I think she's worse than Drea. At least Drea kept her child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it was best that she gave them away. They
Yeah.
did not need to grow up with her. Nor did they need her coming into their lives when they were grown. Because she didn't fuck the one kid up. The one kid got adopted into a good family and had grades and was going to school. And the other kid wasn't doing so well. Well, then the brothers got together and then he decided to be like the failure brother.
Damn.
So she done fucked her kids up twice.
I remember those 2 episodes. One was the good child or whatever. And then another one was a menace to society.
Yes.
Okay.
Now she has 2 menaces.
Great. Okay. Well, speaking of kids.
So keep them triplets away from her ass.
Oh, yeah.
Kenya Moore and her daughter went over to, they climbed out of their ditch and went over to Sheree's mold-filled edifice to take a picture for Thanksgiving. Now, I wouldn't have my child somewhere breathing black mold, but that's just me.
Wait, Sheree and Kenya together?
Sheree and Kenya together.
Do you have a photo of that? Of them together?
There they are. You can tell it's Sheree by her undone hair.
Wow. Sometimes I just be thinking the drama is just all for TV sometimes. It's weird that I guess they have a common enemy, which is Nene.
And the Georgia Department of Revenue. I'm surprised they don't go on and just seize both lots to save time.
Kenya's house is 8 feet below sea level. Wow.
Oh, God.
She really has to climb out of the driveway. Damn. I hope Atlanta never floods. I hope she has flood insurance. And Sheree's house just has mold, right? Because you're the only one who reminds me that she has mold.
Amber Rose is going under the knife. She said, I'm getting my whole body done. You mean redone? Girl, you already walking around looking like the Svedka robot.
Yes.
What is there left to get done? Do you even have sensation anymore?
I think she just wants to get rid of the mommy weight. Like the added on, because you know when you get pregnant after all that surgery, everything just goes every which way.
It's just, you know, shifted.
Like when Clayface get electrocuted on Batman. When shit be going everywhere. DC reference for everybody who don't know who Clayface is. Or when you throw water on Clayface.
Toya Wright is engaged.
Paperback Toya? Then you have to preface because either it's Tacky Toya or Paperback Toya.
Paperback Toya is engaged. I thought we did.
Again?
I was going to say, I thought we did this already. I thought you got engaged when you got pregnant and you was trying to keep his ass out the news. We didn't even know his name.
Interesting.
But I was like, oh, okay. I mean, congratulations. Like, as long as Reginae isn't involved, I'm happy for you.
Like someone was about to open your door. I had applied for 2 tickets to see Mariah Carey perform at the Late Late Show, and they confirmed me for it. I was so excited until I saw that the Late Late Show is in California. I was so excited. I was just like, oh, I got 2 tickets to see Mariah. But we still can... Did you know the Late Late Show was filmed in California?
I did.
All right.
I did.
Well, I didn't, okay?
Well, I would say, too, like, these are places that I've low-key wanted to work, so you will kind of know more than the regular person.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, if you want to go to anything that's going to be on 1 iota, because that's like an audience filler, I'm like a high-ranking member, because I have at least 11 events I've went to on that.
Okay.
So the more, like, the higher your rating, the better chance you get of tickets. If you ever want to go to The View, which I think I'm not banned from, you know, I think we can go to The View, especially around Christmas time. The gifts.
Yes. So, let's rack up.
Right, please. They be giving shit away on ABC. Mm-hmm. Disney. Shout out to Disney.
I mean, Wendy, you don't get shit.
Right. You get like a fucking nose clipper or some shit like that. I don't know. Or some jewelry from Claire's. Maybe it's a good thing we're banned.
Maybe. Yeah, you fuck around at ABC, come home with a washer dryer.
Right.
All right, well, that was our show, and we will see you sooner than we actually found a topic.
And we'll see you sooner than Dr. Jackie tells us you're infertile.
Now, I know the video is coming to a close, but you need more tea. Head over to my girl, Layla Lynn's. The link is up there and in the description box. And you can get all the Real Housewives Season 12 tea from Layla Lynn. And honey, you think I have the tea? She gets the tea. I just be out here sipping what's already been poured. She knows how to brew herself, gets her own organic tea leaves, and makes up a proper potion. From the real reason that Nene doesn't want Kenya back on the show to the truth about Portia hacking Dennis' phone. Layla Lynn has all the tea, so check out them videos. And I'll see you soon for something.
Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly.